Hey nerds, leave your feelings at the door, cause it's mob time.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Blerd Mob production. I am your host, Foop. I am joined by Ron and our special guest today, AyChristene, variety YouTuber known for her gaming, reaction skits, and music. So make
music.
Sure
oh snap! Okay.
She has a mocktail too. That's iconic and delicious. Y'all don't know about that.
Make sure you guys tap in with AyChristene on her Instagram at AyChristene, Twitter at AyChristene, and her YouTube channels, AyChristene Games, and PartyChat Podcast. And make sure to check out her website, artscene.com.
Thank you. You guys have everything. Thank you.
I just found the stuff that you gave us last time, and I was like, yeah, just give everybody everything. Everything.
Got to. And then also make sure you guys check us out. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob, and you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast. And this is your first time watching us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Hit that follow button if you're watching us on Twitch. And if you're watching this on Facebook Live, make sure you like this video and share it and like the page. But all right, y'all. Can you follow now on Facebook? I noticed like them and LinkedIn and did something different where you can follow people instead of connecting and adding as friends. Or am I old?
I feel like I have seen a follow button on Facebook.
Yeah, they done did something new.
Not they didn't do something.
Like you're not quite like you're not friends with people, but it's not also just a like page anymore. I might be tripping.
I have to visit it again to find out.
I haven't been on Facebook in like months, so I can't tell you nothing, but hop on, see some memories, click off. Remember somebody's birthday, click off.
I'm not gonna lie, I delete those emails. It's this person's birthday. Delete. I don't want them to know that I know.
And Sage, I'm only 27. I'm not old.
You close to 30, round 27 up.
Ain't you finna be 27 too?
Hold on. I'm 35, so let's
exactly.
Let's
exactly see how they do us. See how they do us, Christine.
That was us.
Disrespectful.
I apologize. That was us. Us. He didn't want to be in the group to begin with.
Sage, you 29. Okay. We up there. Seasoned. It ain't old food. It's seasoned.
Our knees are good. I hope so.
Mine don't be popping.
I called Ryan yesterday and popped my knee. I am not good.
Oh my goodness.
See, now you the one. You the one.
I don't know what the youngins are doing these days, but my knees are good.
Look, we do our Pilates and our yoga over here.
And I'm gonna start bending my knees every morning, get them back in shape.
Yeah, you gotta walk around.
Take some walks. It's all that sitting I do all day.
Sedentary lifestyle.
Sage said food that oldness is contagious.
Oh no, you mean the seasoning is contagious. And you know what? Do you like bland food?
Creole,
like bland food?
Tony Satrice.
I'm gonna eat on that, okay? I know you was talking about
you got a good meal.
I was cooking.
Antoine.
She did say she was cooking. Now I did not think she was gonna come back with a full plate, but
see, this is why I didn't talk trash when y'all mentioned your friend, because I've been known to even on ours have like big bowls of food, just like you gotta eat, you gotta eat. I made some chili and some cornbread.
In the back of Christine's mind, she was like, damn, they don't want to see what I'm finna bring.
Well, you know what's funny? I was like, oh, so since their friend eats on here, I could go grab my food.
He ain't even here yet. You beat him. You beat him. Now if he
Let's see
He got
what
to
he
showed
bring a
does.
full steak dinner.
now if he showed with that chicken sandwich Ron was talking about, I'm gonna have to let him have it.
That's
Christine
funny.
pulled up with the whole Sunday dinner packed up. All right, y'all. That
Put these comments on the screen.
Not the cornbread, okay? The cornbread is delicious. Okay? Not I pray for your toilet. No matter what I was gonna eat, it was gonna come out anyways. Okay, that's life.
I like chili and corn.
I ain't gonna lie. I learned like a year ago that that's like people treat that as a real meal. I just used to only put chili on like hot dogs and stuff.
You just
Not even
don't
gonna
eat
cap.
like a bowl of chili.
Never. If I make chili, it's because I'm putting it on a hot dog.
You must then eat the Wendy's chili. You didn't eat the chili from Wendy's.
Wendy's chili was good.
Wendy's chili was when I discovered Wendy's chili. That was it. That was it for me.
It was a good time.
All right, y'all. We're here today to complete round 1 of our Pixar versus DreamWorks tournament. We are here to see which animation studio had the best movie. If you guys missed the kickoff, make sure after you watch this live stream, go check out the kickoff to see which 16 movies made it in. And then today, we're going to be going through the first 8 rounds of the tournament and trimming down those numbers. For the past 7 days, we have allowed you all to vote on which movies you want to see to go to round 2. So
y'all made some bad decisions, but you know we love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We love y'all. But y'all made some bad choices.
I'm nervous. The bracket generator did not love us.
My whole thing is looking at the audience.
It's
you know, we got stage here. We got some folks in here who claiming to be in their older 20s and their 30s. I don't need no Gen Z votes up here. I love y'all, Gen Z. I love everything y'all doing, evolving, pushing us forward. But I need y'all to put some respect on these movies.
I just need y'all to be real with me. Just be real with me. When I look at these votes, I need y'all to be 100 with me.
Because I know what they finna do.
Don't jinx that, Ron. I want to hold.
Okay. All right.
Even Christine lost hope. Like she's
I'm like, I don't.
And we haven't even started.
But I don't trust them. Okay.
when B movie didn't make it to round 1, I'm like, nah.
I just wanted to be optimistic.
I'm glad that they supported and voted. Every vote counts.
It does.
That's something, and it's an election year, so you know.
Hey, keep that vibe going.
We getting y'all in the mood for what y'all need to do.
Let's practice.
Yeah, let's practice.
That might actually scare me because you know who's running for president. You know, so y'all talked about the dark end as far as like a what do we call the antithesis of that? The orangening is happening. The orangening.
The orangening.
The Teletubby baby is on the way.
It's so much going on in the world. Make sure y'all exercise y'all rights to vote.
No,
I would not want to pressure y'all into anything. Do your research, learn, and understand what you're doing, and keep it pushing.
Yeah. Just don't take, word of mouth because he said, she said somewhere on Twitter and TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into the rounds, like we did last week, we are celebrating Women's History Month. This week, we're going to be focusing on the video game industry. So we just want to take some time to recognize some notable peers and figures in the video game industry. And I guess we should definitely start with you, Christine.
You didn't tell me you were going to.
Let her chill it.
No, I meant like for me, like the first person we should recognize in this category is Christine. For all her game stream, AyChristene games. And like I watch your Black Creator Spotlight and how you come together and make events like that. And like again, thank you for inviting us to the YouTube event that you did at the end of Black History Month and being able to
coming.
No problem. And like bringing together all of those creators to like network and have fun and really just build that community and just to let everybody know, like, the content that you're doing, people see what you're doing and you'll have people to support you, you know? So big ups
I
to you,
appreciate you.
Christine. No,
Thank you.
no problem. And I want to give a shout out to Boogie. She is Boogie, who just won Coach of the Year for the second year in a row at the Game Her Awards. And I want to shout out the Black Girls Gamers Group on Twitter for also the support and bringing together the community of all the Black women who are streaming, getting into games, etc. So, like, keep it up. It's great. I love to see it.
We need more women in gaming, especially since these dudes don't know how to design black hairstyles. They keep giving us
the Killmonger hair.
It's the era of Killmonger.
We need more black women in gaming. All women, but I'm vouching for the black women.
Definitely.
Yeah, Issa Rae. I'm rooting for everyone black.
Yeah.
In terms of women to shout out, I had two. One that I knew for Women's History Month, and it's because she's on a franchise that I know and love, and it's Bunny Ross, working at Microsoft Studios / 343 Industries. She is the one who founded 343, worked on Gears of War, Mass Effect, and Halo. Shout out to her and everything that she's doing there at Microsoft. She also does a lot of vouching for women in the gaming industry, whether it's holding events, conferences, and she's been very outspoken about getting women in the gaming industry. So shout out to her. Also, let me find my notes. I want to shout out to Carol Shaw. She was the first woman to ever design and program video games. She worked at Atari and then later Activision, where she created hits like River Raid and a few others. And I didn't know that. So she was the one I didn't know, and Bunny Ross was the one I did know. So shout out to both of them.
You got this, Ryan.
I have some people. I'll throw some names out there. Hold on, sorry, let me finish. I thought when you said let me grab my notes, I was like, oh, he's got some more. I can take a bite.
Oh no, I only did two. Because I had a few. I was like, let me narrow it down to two really quick that really stuck out to me.
What you say, Ron? Filibuster.
Right. Cop. All right, I'm ready.
This is sponsored by the legendary chili company. Oh, never mind.
We're sponsored by chili and cornbread. If you ain't tried it yet, what you doing?
What you doing? So I would like to shout out Destiny from Dames for Games. She created a showcase to highlight women in gaming, and they recently received a grant where with that grant, they're going to fund indie female game developers so that they can, it's gonna, from her video on Instagram, make sure you check out Dames for Games, and it's Dames, the number 4 games.
Okay.
They are going to award the grant to somebody who needs it to develop their game. And then it's kind of like when you get good, you pay that money back, and then they take that money and they fund somebody else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to kind of keep the ball rolling. Kind of like paying it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to shout out to her. And then shout out to everyone that I've brought onto my channel before, as far as women in gaming. My friends, I ain't gonna not say my friends. I love my friends. So shout out to each of them that also do inspire me and other gamers. So Cup of Noodle, Leash Capiche, Jazzy Guns, Barefoot Tasha, and then additional people that I've gotten to meet from there. We've got also Shira, and just like the relationships that I've been able to have for other Black women in gaming and women in general. Yes, women are great. But when you're a Black woman in gaming and you felt like you were by yourself with your husband and then you find others, it's like, oh, hey, so.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Shout out to the women. What Christine said, women are great, period. That's the statement.
Women are great.
Period. All right, y'all. We're about to hop into round 1. So if this is
shut up. Oh, you already did yours. My bad.
What you
You did
hollering
yours
at me
in the
for?
I'm about to say you ain't shouting out nobody, but I forgot you did yours
I
in the
went
beginning.
first.
My bad.
Not you coming for a woman in gaming about shouting out women in gaming.
saying.
See.
What 50 Cent say? What she say? Fuck me for?
We can move
Oh, wait.
forward.
Is that where that came from? Because somebody said it to me, and I was like, "Why are they so angry?" But now I realize they might have been quoting.
It's
He was on like an Instagram live when he was beefing with somebody. I think
he was like they said some F50. He was like, what F me for? We gotta send Christine another video. We sent her the oyster video. We gotta send her the 50 Cent video,
which was something else.
Hey yo,
I still think of that. I still think of
Christine.
They were good though.
I still think of that.
Oh man! But before Ron hollered at me, I was going to say, if this is your first time tuning in to a Versus Tuesday with the Blerd Mob or a Versus Tuesday tournament, let me explain the rules. So for each round, me, Ron, and Christine will have 60 seconds to explain which side they're taking. They don't have to take the full 60 seconds, but it's just to keep us in a little time box. For those who voted, once we're finished with our 60 seconds, we're going to reveal the final score, the poll result, and then we'll have 1 to 2 minutes to respond to you guys, and then we're going to move on to the next round. So, he said he think 50 was beefing with Floyd.
Oh, didn't he say he couldn't read? He was like, I'll give you some money if you can read Harry Potter, the Cat in the Hat.
Oh, he did say that.
Hey,
Floyd?
Yeah, he told her he was like something like something about reading a book.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking smack to somebody who can hit like Floyd. I'm sorry. I don't care if you can't read the Cat in the Hat. It'll be the Bat and the Scat if you want it to be Floyd.
It'll be whatever you want in that book.
Whatever you want it. Yeah, that's red eggs and bacon. It is. You right.
Oh my god.
That's red eggs and bacon.
I wasn't a part of this. I wasn't a part of this.
It's whatever he wanted to be. It's whatever he wanted to be, bro.
He can flip the book upside down. Yep, that's right.
Between him and Mike Tyson, I'm not
bro. And
what is okay? What's about to happen?
Jake, so here's the thing about Jake Paul. We thought it was a gag, but he actually trains and can actually fight. But Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson.
And did you see my husband today showed me a training video of Mike training now? Okay. And I was like, I would never train with Mike. Did you see the guy? Like, if you watch a training video,
he dodged his face at the very end. Bro, that was like less than like 3 seconds.
No mitts? Nah, I'm good.
Look, bro. Nah, not me. I don't trust myself. Nah.
Trust yourself. I don't think I'm gonna live. That's the thing. It's the end. I'm not doing this because I want to live. I have a life I need.
Nah, for real. There is no amount of clout that would get me to hop in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Nope.
And Mike Tyson got old man muscle. It don't seem like none of his strength left.
He got that old man strength where they just gotta hit you. If they hit you one good time.
Hey yo, look at the comment. Yo, what the Hey, I be forgetting about that about Mike. I be forgetting about that.
I'm just gonna eat. Hey TT, how you doing?
Oh man.
10 mil. I wouldn't
10
to
mil?
fight Mike Tyson. I mean, okay, 10 mil to pay for plastic surgery. No, here's the thing. Plastic surgery has gotten cheaper because everybody use it. 10 mil.
True.
A few teeth, busted lip, broken nose.
You could be a whole new person.
Jawline. I could get my jaw looking like Drake. I could get my jawline. Get my abs. I could get my abs etched.
You can't because Mike is short. So
you gotta go low. You gotta be Lil Kim.
Right? You didn't beg the stallion. You gotta drop all the way down because there's no way.
You gotta hit that crop, but that busted challenge move or whatever it was called.
You got to hit the flow.
Lay down. Okay, because he's short. I
Play
watched
dead.
Yeah. Be a possum. All right. Be
Get
like
in the
this.
fetal
Play
position. It's a
dead.
bear coming after you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting up
10
and just
mil.
falling out.
I do it for 10 mil, but they be fighting for more money than that. Those boxing matches, they be betting like $80 million on a match.
And that's so crazy. I mean, I guess if you got it, you got it, but I don't have it, so that's insane.
The concept of like, there's a lot that I would do for 10 mil, but the concept of getting in a ring and having a man punch my face in and potentially die. I'm not, the feeling of your teeth popping out. I don't want to feel that. Can I lick a frog? Can we do that? Like 10 mil, I lick a frog. I'll do that.
But you won't die. The ref will look out for you. They're going to do a physical to make sure your heart's good. Like, you're going to lose some teeth, but you can get veneers.
I don't want veneers. No, I do not like the idea of veneers.
They shave your
they shave it down. Have you had dental work before? Because it's like
I got all my natural teeth. I'm all natural.
No, I've got a feeling before. The way they drill into that, the drilling of teeth is not a fun sensation. It is not.
And no matter how much they numb it. So I had a cyst with my wisdom tooth. So it was inflamed. Yeah. They had to pull it out. And I was like, put me under. Okay. No, I do not want to be above. Put me under.
That numbing stuff does not work.
I heard. Listen. And even numbed after it wears off, you're in pain.
I ain't gonna lie. It worked for me. Even laughing gas worked on me too. I was chilling. I was high. I was out of there.
I don't know if it's Jamaican.
Well, we're going to put you in the ring with Mike Tyson, and you let us know. You let us know how that
We'll numb you first. We'll numb you first with that 10 mil. Get you some numbing cream, laughing gas, and have you in the ring.
I'm going to look different. Like that dude going viral for getting his ass etched. I'm going to look like that after. And I don't care. Y'all can't put nothing on my name.
What dude? You talking about Charles?
Whoever it is, I seen folks retweeting it. He got like...
It's about Charles and Miss Netta.
Wait, what happened?
Look, if I'm 10 mil up, I'm getting a
Charles
6-pack.
And Miss Netta got lipo yesterday, and Miss Netta got a BBL. And they put it, I think they put it on Facebook Live. And I was like, come on, y'all.
I'm getting a 6-pack too if I want 10 mil.
Okay. The turn.
All right.
All right.
Not
so
2D.
They
don't. Okay. We're gonna start on the Pixar.
Wait, hold on. Really, sorry. You guys can't think I keep rolling. So hold on. So someone had abs put in.
He got.
I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, I think King retweeted it too. It was on his page.
Yeah, he got abs, but it's not. It doesn't look natural. It's like somebody. Yeah, it looked like somebody put those costume ab shirts. That's what it looks like.
Why are you talking about that man like that?
Like the Ninja Turtle abs?
Yeah, Brian. Look at when we find this picture. I want you to tell me what they look like, and I want you to show Christine.
It looked like that brother hit the gym. He had hit the gym. 10 mil up from Mike Tyson. You got to get you a 6-pack.
Wait, he got lipo to get abs, but left the sides. Like you didn't want to keep going. Like you're like just right
That's
here.
What I'm saying. Just abs.
You need something to handle the abs, so you got to keep the love handles.
No, baby, that's not how them handles work. Them handles is waving. Okay, you can't do nothing with people waving. All right, you want something. You want it firm. All right, firm handles. Because if you're like, let's say you're falling off a roof, okay, you grab onto some handles. Do you want them to be waving, or do you want them to be sturdy?
You want them sturdy handles.
Sturdy handles, okay, to get up there. All right. Hey, Big Cheese.
He got the handles when the bike start going down the hill, and them just
and you're like shaking and like contemplating, like, am I a good enough bicyclist to finish it? Yeah.
Maybe he got to go for like the second. Maybe he got to go for like a second or third round.
I wouldn't have shown anybody if that was the first round.
Right. Hello. Like I would wait till the process is done. And mind you, If they cut right here, you still gonna go in for the. If they have to do it in these parts, maybe it shouldn't be done. Okay, that's like serious surgery.
That's what they gonna do for that.
I'll just fast.
What they gonna do with their money?
I guess.
Look what the money making a nigga do.
Look what it make him do. Get 6-pack, no sides.
No sides. He said, no, I want the meal without the sides. Entree only. Okay.
6-piece, no sides.
No sides. No drink. No napkins. Okay. No calorie.
Don't even put it in a box. Don't even put it in a box.
They just put it in a bag. You said a bag of chicken?
Y'all got me sweating, bro.
But let's move on to the first round. For the first round, we got WALL-E versus Ratatouille. You want to go first, Ryan? So,
you got to show the picture.
I did show the picture.
It ain't pop up for me.
So you didn't see this picture?
It's up, man. So you messed up my StreamYard.
How I mess up your StreamYard?
So you showed it to Christine in the audience, but not me.
Christine says she saw it. Put in the chat if you saw the photo. Put in the chat if you saw the photo.
You know there'd be like a 5-second delay.
6 Popeyes biscuits with no tray. Just dry.
They said they saw it.
All right, I'll trust Sage. I just ain't trusting you.
The woman.
They said they saw it.
We're in Women History Month, okay, Ryan? And you got next month to pull out the foolishness, okay?
That's what I'm saying. We can argue about
I gotta wait. She said, hold your misogyny for another few weeks.
You can't do the black thing last month. This month you can't do women. Next month you could do women and blackness. Okay, the darkened. You can talk about the darkened.
The darkened. Yeah, it's the darkening.
Next month we can argue about whether I put that picture on the screen or not, but we're not doing it today.
All right, I'll do my debate for WALL-E and Ratatouille.
So Ryan will go first. I'll go second, and then we'll leave it to you, Christine, and then we will show what the audience voted for. And if we cool, we'll keep it pushing. But if we need to discuss, we will discuss.
This is a tough one, so go ahead.
So 60 seconds on the clock, Ryan. 3, 2, 1.
So this one's tough because if you asked me when I watched Ratatouille in theaters and watched WALL-E through the Blockbuster video, I would have said Ratatouille. It was a little bit more lighthearted. It was fun. The rat learning how to cook. It made me want to cook a French dish. Obviously, I couldn't. But now that I'm older, I appreciate WALL-E. Like going back and looking at WALL-E, I rewatched it for this tournament. And when you look at WALL-E and how it like predicts the future and how we'll all be in them little floating chairs and how if we don't focus on ourselves and actually like be humane, socialize with one another, watch our weight and everything else, and keep polluting the earth, we're going to end up like that. And I felt like as an adult, I appreciate WALL-E because it kind of like shows a futuristic mirror to the audience. And I didn't appreciate that much as a kid, especially now with the rise of AI and everything. And now we finna see robots finding love and stuff. So I gotta say shout out to WALL-E. So I'm picking WALL-E as an adult. If you asked me 10 years ago, I would have said Ratatouille.
Okay. What I tell you, Christine, that's Martin Luther King right there. Used his whole 60 seconds.
Because I had to think it out. That minute be going by fast, bro.
I understand when you have so much to say. But all right, so Ryan chose WALL-E. I'm up next. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Now, I know I said at the tournament that I ain't really like WALL-E that much, but I really sat there and thought about it. And I did like the futuristic touches of WALL-E. And like the concept of like how the earth evolved. And then, it got too dirty for us to live here. So now we living in space and all this other stuff. The only thing I remember from Ratatouille is that one scene when he was in that dude's hat and making him stir stuff around. So I'm gonna have to pick WALL-E. Just if I had to choose which one I would watch at this very moment, I would watch WALL-E before I watch Ratatouille. I didn't really feel too strongly about either of these, but I'm gonna go WALL-E.
Really?
That was my whole speech.
And you still have time to spare. Okay.
That was my whole speech. I know I talked mad shit about it at the kickoff, but I had to sit down and think about it. When the bracket,
no big cheese.
When the bracket put them together, did you just promote cyber?
No, I'm not. It's getting there, but I ain't promoting it.
Right?
Hey,
I don't get it how you get it. Okay?
It's so,
no human on human.
I did
No.
I like the futuristic part. The shit that I talked about it at the kickoff was the robo love. And they was all like, you don't like romance? You don't like romance? I was like, it's two robos.
Let the robos get it.
Let them robos get it.
Get it how they get it.
Cry Like TT said, okay, then Doja Cat.
Hey, yo.
But is this something new you guys have to teach me?
That's she got that cyber sex song. Either it's the cyber sex song plus when she was on them chat rooms with them folks showing her feet. It could be both.
Okay. All right. So let's start that time.
Let's I want to get off of this.
Let's get Doja out of this. Okay.
Hey,
60 seconds. No. Hey, that actually might be a real thing. Let 10 years go by.
Just wait.
AI getting big enough.
AI phobic is gonna happen.
That's gonna be a thing. And I'm not playing with y'all. I've seen iRobot. I'm not playing
these
with
AI women got hundreds of thousands of followers.
Terminator. Hello. iRobot. The Matrix. Okay, let's learn some things.
We getting there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yo. All right, Christine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Both of these are very amazing movies, okay? And I have seen these movies a gazillion times because we've watched this many, many times. Like if this was my husband, he would say WALL-E. I will tell you right now, he would say WALL-E. But it's me. I choose Ratatouille, okay? These movies are great. WALL-E is an amazing movie, and what you guys said is, yes, very true. The soundtrack, the show tunes, I'm a sucker for show tunes. But even more so, I'm a sucker for good animation of food. And the way that Ratatouille does it with the food is like S tier.
Yeah.
I want to try some Ratatouille, but I don't want nobody else. I want to go to France and actually try some Ratatouille because of this movie. And I want to smell this made me really excited for cooking more. Hello. And it made me want to eat more. Hello. So I love Ratatouille. I choose Ratatouille. They're both great, but I choose Ratatouille.
Christine, for a second, I really thought you'd say, I want to try Ratatouille, but I want a rat to cook it. That's what I thought you were saying. I was like, yo.
I thought she was saying, I want to try Ratatouille, but I don't want the rat to cook it. I thought we was going to get a rat joke either way.
You and me was like, hell, we was here. I
was like, we finna get a rat joke.
Hey, yo.
I didn't want to think of a rat I'm eating.
They got him out there. Oh, so we 2 for 1.
Okay.
2 for
Say,
not she hungry.
Robot over here to the window to the wall-E.
Hey, yo. Get out. Get out. These puns, we not letting them Hey, yo.
I'm going to tweet that tonight. To the window. To the wall.
With all this robo love in the comments, it seemed like the audience is leaning WALL-E.
Okay. If the comments leaning WALL-E, now we got to see what the actual voters had to say. So, again, shout out to everybody who voted. From round 1, we got 89 responses. So, it's going to be looking pretty good. I don't have my envelopes this tournament because King is on vacation. So, I wanted to keep it a surprise and not
spoil it for yourself.
Yeah, spoil it for myself. So in the case of WALL-E versus Ratatouille, out of 89 responses, Ratatouille won with 48 votes, and WALL-E lost with 41 votes.
It was close.
I'm not too mad at that.
That's close.
Yeah, it's close. It's very, very close.
I'm not too. When Christine brought up the food, I was like, yeah.
It did look beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
When Christine brought up the food, I was like, yeah, she got it.
It's like the Disney Pixar version of like them. I love those compilations of like anime cooking scenes.
Yeah.
I love that ish, bruh.
I follow a girl who actually recreates all of the meals she sees in anime on TikTok, and they look delicious.
I think I seen that page
the
too.
account.
I gotta find it. I ain't seen her upload in a minute.
They got an anime cookbook where you make dishes from different animes.
You know what, Christine? Have you watched Food Wars?
Okay, so this is the thing.
So you have.
I love Food Wars. Okay, but Netflix only had, I think, like the first 2 seasons, I believe, dubbed, and I was trying to find it dubbed somewhere else because I want to watch it. I love watching sub versus dub. It depends, right? But it was such a very well dubbed anime.
It was.
That I wanted to get it dubbed, and then it was on High Dive. I keep calling it High Dive. It ain't there no more, and I don't think the dub edition exists. So I haven't seen past what's on Netflix, and I want to.
Is it on? I'm gonna check. Is it on Crunchyroll? Because I rewatched it not too long ago. I think I had to rewatch subbed. I don't know what happened to their dubs. You might have to end up watching subbed on Crunchyroll too. Ugh. It was good.
Because I want to hear the craziness as I'm watching the craziness and looking at that food, the juiciness, the gloss, the glistening, the steam.
Hey yo, Food Wars make food look good.
Oh, so good, so good.
Listen, man, I'm hungry too. I'm finna eat on the live.
I'm pulling up DoorDash right now. All right, guys.
Right now.
So moving on to the next battle, we have Up versus Finding Nemo. This was kind of a tough one, but we gonna see. We gonna see what you talking about, Ryan. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
If I was going at it with the same mindset that I had with Wall-E and Ratatouille, I would pick Up. I watched Up as an adult, and I did not expect to like it. It was dark. It was sad. I was like, oh, this is relatable. This man done lost his true love. And I was like, yo, like, that hit. But Finding Nemo win with nostalgia. You made me ink. Or like when he was young, or when he was like, I'm sorry, bro. There's too many scenes. Like, just keep swimming. Like, there's too many scenes in Finding Nemo that I still see in memes today that I still will reference back when talking to friends. And it's like, Finding Nemo went off nostalgia for me. I think Up is a better movie. I'm not going to lie. In terms of depth and everything, when it comes to watching as an adult, I think it's a better movie overall. But I'm picking Finding Nemo for nostalgia. That's it.
Oh, that's all you have to say. Okay.
Out of all the quotes from Finding Nemo,
that one sticks the hardest. Made me ink. That one had me tripping out, bro, as a kid and now.
Okay, we have a new challenger approaching. Antoine has finally made it.
Did you just release balloons? What happened?
I did. That was like my entrance.
That's that.
Yeah, that was my entrance.
That's that iPhone. That's that iPhone update.
What you eating today, Antoine?
First of all, I got Reese's
Chips
Ahoy, salt, of course, chewy.
His Chips Ahoy.
I thought you was going to bring like a chicken sandwich and upgrade this time around.
I had to be quick, so I had to.
When he grabbed the container, I was like, did Christine get it right? Did he really bring chips?
And I thought you got it right. When I saw them, I was like, oh crap, you going to come with Chick-fil-A?
Look, I heard that. Like, that's aluminum.
A whole bag of Chick-fil-A, that would have been, yeah. I would eat my chicken sandwich.
Oswald's Luck in the chat said, boys, share them cookies with
Look, they almost gone.
Hey, yo. Devouring the cookies.
Share them cookies with us. All right. So Ryan chose Finding Nemo. I'm up next. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. I'm picking Finding Nemo. It's all the quotes, the nostalgia, Nemo badass, hitting that boat. Yeah. When they ended up in the aquarium, shark, bait, brouhaha. And then the girl, even though when looking back at it, I could see how this is very traumatic for fish. But when that girl was shaking the hell out that bag, I did like Up.
I agree with Ryan. I like Up. It's a good movie, but Finding Nemo got me off nostalgia. It's got me off nostalgia.
That brings me a story. I'm finna trauma dump. My mama killed my goldfish, and I won it from the fair. And like when I was with my dad, I guess she told him about it. And when I came back, she tried to hide it. Like, I'm like, where's Goldie at? And she was like, oh, God took Goldie away. She tried to blame God for it. And then my dad told me when I got older, he was like, oh, your mom fed Goldie after putting lotion on her hands, so she probably poisoned her. And I was like, so my mama poisoned Goldie.
You told me the story.
Yeah.
However,
how you gonna blame God though? Like knowing you.
That's what I'm saying. God, like you blaming God. You killed my fish. God didn't take my fish to heaven.
Why do you always wait until we get into the live stream, the trauma dump? You did that last time.
He didn't even say it. Y'all want to hear the story? He just went straight into it.
Nemo brought it up.
I'm gonna trauma dump. My mom killed it.
All right, so it all started back when.
I lost. What's what I said? I lost something once.
I thought this was a safe space to express ourselves.
I mean,
it is
because when you go to the fair and you win the fish, they got them in the bag, and I didn't
make sure you was ready. You didn't make sure you was ready. You said trauma dump, bam.
I healed from it. I healed.
But did we heal? Were we ready to accept your trauma?
Did we heal?
Right? Hashtag mental health.
Exactly. Men, I know it's Women's History Month, but
it's Women's Month. Nah, it's Women's Month. We got you next month.
Now hold your trauma until next month.
Hold it till next month, okay? It's the Women's Month this month, okay? Mental health awareness is in May.
Women's History Month, we're gonna bring your mother on the live stream and hear her side of the story. And then next month we'll come back.
She gonna say he should have fed it. Why he made me feed?
But honestly, I think the questions we need to be asking is, why did your mama have your fish? Why didn't you have your fish? I mean,
I was in my dad's house.
The fish can't come with you. The fish was in the bag.
No, because Goldie was
comfortable.
You could have put
it in the bag like Miss Girl.
Mm-hmm.
No, Goldie was comfortable in her fish tank, and I cleaned it.
Well, she was comfortable, all right.
Yeah, she got real comfortable.
Apparently, she got too comfortable.
You can go. I don't even want you here no more. You killed the vibe. I hope your cookies stale.
Hashtag deadbeat fish daddy.
I hope they expired.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm
not coming after the cookies.
I was in Goldie's life.
Oh,
I bet what she needed to most.
Put R.I.P. or F for the fish. For R.I.P. for the fish.
Goldie. Oh man.
Thanks, Oswald.
See, now I'm gonna mute you. You do it too much. All right, Christine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Finding Nemo. Okay, that's my choice. The same reasons: nostalgia, the quotables, like I never knew my father, like that. I love that, or like even the it's escape, which is really crazy because it looks like the word escape. Like, chick, are you serious? Or talking in whale, like like. That movie, the nostalgia, the quotables, I've only seen Up one time, and I'm sure it was a good movie because I didn't hate it. But like Finding Nemo, I can quote that movie. Like, oh, he touched the butt. And like you said, of him being a little bad fish, he was like this, boom, and touched that little, you challenged him.
And got snatched up.
Yeah.
He did. But that movie, like, even when he like, shark bait, but like when they were doing the induction or initiation, and the one's like, oh, like that movie is just absolutely hilarious. And yeah, Finding Nemo.
Shout out to Nemo.
Real. I'm showing my kids Finding Nemo to express stranger danger.
Yeah,
like do what I told you to.
Or this go happen.
You see what happened to him?
You see what happened to that fish?
Daddy snatched up in a fish tank.
You want to be in a fish tank?
Yikes.
You want to end up like that?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Right, at 1 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
All right. I'm also going with Finding Nemo. I gotta say, I do remember watching Up, but I watched it one time. I remember enjoying the movie, but it was nothing that like it was like not like a ooh, I want to go watch this again. I have yet to have a day where I've been like I want to go watch Up again. It's like I watched it one time. Okay, that's cool. Now, how many times have I watched Finding Nemo? I can't even tell you. That is a great movie. So automatically, it got the win for me.
Okay.
All right.
Is he the common P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney? Yes. I want to go there.
All right. So it looks like I did see some Up fans starting at the beginning of the round, but as we go down, I'm seeing some people sway to Finding Nemo. So we said Finding Nemo. The chat says Finding Nemo. Let's see who is actually moving on to the next round. So in the case of Finding Nemo, not Finding Nemo, Up versus Finding Nemo, out of 89 responses, Finding Nemo won with 47 votes and Up lost by 42 votes. Shout out to Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Pixar.
These were tough matches.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. This Pixar side is tough. This Pixar side was tough.
Yeah.
The DreamWorks side, not so much. Until we get to the end.
There's one of them where I was like, oh, this is a very easy vote for me.
Yeah. But these Pixar's one, I really had to sit down and think about it.
Yeah.
Rain, what you said in the comments, I don't agree with that now that I'm an adult.
Fish are
I don't agree with that as an adult.
Not food.
Hilarious.
When they in the water, that's the motto, in the water. Now, when you come out that water, it's a
when
different story.
When you a shrimp or an oyster, a crab, a lobster, clam.
When you come out that water, different story.
Catfish, salmon.
All right, y'all. We're moving on to the next battle. We have Coco versus Monsters, Inc. Woo. I already know what Ron for the pin that he waited. He start the timer. All right, Ryan. 60 seconds on the clock. 3. Let me start it over. 3, 2, 1.
I ain't gonna lie, for this tournament, Foop and them said, hey, Ryan, for the movies you ain't see, you can't be watching all that anime, go rewatch them. I looked at the Spark Notes for Coco. I looked at the summer. I ain't want to watch it. I'm sorry.
That's
Monster
so crazy.
Monster Inc. Fire. Monster Inc. Fire. My grandma Maxine, bro, gave me a board game for Monsters Inc. And I think it was like Sorry or something. Monsters Inc. was crazy, bro. I always wanted to open my door and go talk to Sully and all of them, bro. I swear to God, I did, bro. Them monsters were funny. The one dude that could go invisible, that was a hater. I actually related to him a little bit. Sometimes you gotta hate on the folks who be the all-stars in the Monsters group. And I wanted him to win at some point in his life. But shout out to him. I rocked them monsters. They showed love to baby girl when she was crying and gave her like a best friend that was going to last a lifetime for her. Like, that's growth. That's love. That's admiration. Like, I love Monsters Inc., bro. Nostalgia. I've rewatched that multiple times. And Monsters University. Shout out to Monsters Inc. I'm done. That's all I got to say.
I have a question for you. Which part of Randall do you relate to? The hater part or the part where he kidnaps a whole child? Which part?
The hater. The hater part.
Let's clarify.
The hater.
Let's clarify.
The hater. The hater part. Because sometimes when you be in the office, you gotta hate on certain folks who be in the office that get privileged. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. He hated, but you know, the child kidnapping, nah.
But they worked for that. They didn't just get it. Wasn't luck. It's not privilege. It's working.
But you never just been in the office and you just look at somebody like, man, where's my time? Like, I'm working too. Like, he was invisible. Crazy. He was scary. He was a little lizard thing. He scared me more than
I'm a scary monster too.
So if he popped up in y'all room right now, y'all wouldn't scream?
No, he was definitely scarier than
he was. The way he turned invisible and stuff. Yeah,
he deserved some W's. He deserved some W's in his life, bro.
I mean, he had W's though, right?
I can't say I haven't hated on someone who was working hard and got it. I hated on people who didn't work as hard and got it. Like that, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm out here telling this. You know,
Randall was working. He just won Big Sully.
Hey, some of these folks never watched Monsters Inc. in the comments. What?
Homework.
Right.
Go watch Monsters Inc. Classic
movie.
But here we go. On my 60 seconds. Oops. 3, 2, 1. I'm going Monsters Inc. Now, I did like Coco. Coco is a good movie. But I got to go Monsters Inc. I had the toys. Y'all remember when they was doing the Monsters Inc. promotion at McDonald's. I got all the toys.
Yeah.
I had Sully. I had the boss spider dude and the lady who work at the front desk. The Boo with the costume. I love Monsters Inc. Except for Randall. I didn't like Randall. But of course, who likes Randall?
No eye contact, bro.
You like me though, right?
Huh?
You like me though, right?
I'm gonna have to rediscuss. We're gonna have to reconvene. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going Monsters Inc. Coco is a really good movie for like the new age Pixar, but Monsters Inc. raised me, so I'm gonna have to go Monsters Inc. And that's all I got.
Drops mic.
Somebody said some flew past my camera. It's not. My camera glitched sometimes. So if you see a little, it's just the camera. Everybody stay calm. I thought you were
spitting on something while you were talking. Because sometimes when you get excited, that.
I almost said something, but I'm gonna let you have it. I almost said something, but I'm gonna let you have it.
Hey.
Yeah. Going. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got Christine, 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Mine is Monsters Inc. I've only seen Coco once, and it didn't affect me enough to watch it again. And I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it just didn't affect me enough to watch it again. Whereas Monsters Inc. I've seen a bunch of times. I even watched Monsters U. I've seen the show on Disney Plus as well. Okay, like the Monsters franchise as a whole has been an amazing, fun franchise. I love it's such a unique monster story, and especially the turnaround. The aspect of laughter brings you, more power than, haters, Ryan. Okay.
You should never said
this. It was such a great movie. And Boo, I love it. And Mike Wazowski, all of that, Mike Wazowski, all of that.
That's the one, yup.
Yeah. I love it.
Mike Wazowski. That's my favorite.
Fill out your paperwork. So Monsters Inc. is my
What was the part where the dude walked out and still had the sock on his back?
Man, they cut up.
They cut up the sock on his back.
That last time when it was on him, he grabbed the guy and just shoved it in his mouth and threw him inside the door. It's just like, I'm not having you tell on me again, okay? What more do you want from me?
It's like they cut up on him so bad the fuck start coming in with the hazmat. As a kid, I'm like, damn, the socks. I'm looking at my socks like, damn.
Not contaminated.
Hilarious.
You got cooties.
See, that's worse than cooties. He got a bowler.
You don't wash your socks. You see? Wash your socks.
So that's how you and Antoine teaching kids in the future. These
Pixar movies. Yep.
There's a lesson
right.
Just like wash your clothes.
In every movie.
Yeah. Monsters Inc. Wash your clothes. And
not,
go to bed.
Bring joy around the world and use laughter.
The other theme of Monsters Inc. is go to bed.
Well, some of them were sleeping when they came in.
That's true. So don't tell them that part, because even if they do go to bed, monsters still coming in, so that's gonna traumatize them even more.
Right.
So don't do that. Keep that part out.
Okay.
But all right, Antoine, 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so I got to go with Monsters Inc. I got to agree with Foop on this one. Coco was a good movie. I've watched it twice at this point, but I had to give Monsters Inc. the extra points just off nostalgia. Also, just because it was a good movie. I like the spin that Monsters Inc. put on monsters. The monsters in the closet is like, you got these regular monsters that go to work their 9 to 5 just like regular humans do. Mm-hmm. It was funny, different characters, all of that type of stuff. I just think it was a great spin. They put a great spin on something that kids are usually afraid of. Mm-hmm. To turn that into a Pixar movie and something that kids can actually enjoy, I think that's pretty nice. But Coco was good though. I like Coco. But
so when you was a kid and you was going to sleep, you'll look at your closet and get scared before watching Monsters Inc.
They finna go to work.
They don't know. They don't know. My monster just clocked in. Let me go to sleep.
Let me go.
No, I don't think I was ever.
Hilarious.
Not for real. I don't think so. But it was a great spin on it, though.
I don't think I was scared of like Monsters. I think after I watched Monsters Inc., I was like, this is silly. I agree with Antoine. I think it just, sillified the whole monsters in the closet thing. And it's like, oh, no, you ain't got to take it.
They're not scary monsters. They're silly monsters.
They're just going to work. He just doing his job.
He's just trying to pay his bills.
He's trying to feed his
You need me to scream tonight? All right, I got you.
How loud you need me to scream?
Your kids didn't eat last night? All right, I'm going to cut up.
Right.
He walking, you scared me extra hard last night. You must got some bills to pay.
Bills must be due.
They must cut your check.
Trying to get a bonus at the end of the year.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a funny movie. So I had to give it to him.
Okay. I was looking in the chat, a lot of saying Coco was a good movie, but I did see a lot of Monsters Inc. So we're 4 on Monsters Inc. Chat saying Monsters Inc. Let's see who's actually moving forward. So in the case of Coco versus Monsters Inc., Monsters Inc. won with 54 votes, and Coco lost with 35 votes.
Oh, okay. This was a little bit more distinct than the other ones.
Cause you got to give it to Monsters Inc. You got to give it to them.
Even outside of nostalgia, it had a good point. It had a lot of good story points, and the characters were dope. They're memorable. It was a good movie.
I would have to agree with Christine. I watched Coco, and it was a good movie, but it didn't hit hard enough for me to be like, I want to watch Coco.
It's like one of those. If somebody put it on, I can watch it. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's like, yeah, let's watch it. That's cool. We can watch Coco.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be like, yeah, let's go watch Coco.
I'm bored. Let me go watch some Coco.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. We are moving into our last Pixar round. And this is the big one. We got The Incredibles versus Toy Story. When I say the bracket generator chose violence, I mean it.
Yeah.
I mean it. It chose violence. It chose violence. But all right, we're going to start with you, Ryan. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on. I gotta look for some.
No, he got props.
Where's my super suit? Man, you know Incredibles winning this. Come on now. You know Incredibles winning this. About the Incredibles. Black excellence. Black love. Miss Alaska. What? Come on now. We seeing Violet and Dash grow up together, having to figure out what a villain is. Oh, dude, what's the biggest hater of them all? Actually killing heroes, real lessons. What's her name? Baby girl with the bob. What's her name?
Edna.
What's her name?
Edna Mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Edna.
The bob. Come on now. Everything about The Incredibles. The Incredibles was the MCU before the MCU even came. That's one of the best superhero movies out there, and y'all can't tell me nothing else. I ain't even forget that 1 minute left. Y'all know Toy Story ain't that good. Let it go.
Oh,
let it go.
I
don't even like Toy Story.
Oh,
let it go.
Stop the violence. Put down the guns. What Michael Jackson?
Oh, the humanity.
What did Michael Jackson mean? Calm down, baby.
Nah.
Calm down, BB.
I was gonna troll and say, forget Michael Jackson. What about Kendall?
Y'all know what y'all know, bro. Yeah, I got y'all in the beginning though. I got you in the beginning.
I gotta look for some. This, and I honestly thought Ryan had like a Toy Story.
I thought he's gonna. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was like, oh, go ahead, go to me. I was gonna say go to me, so he could take time to look for what he had to look for.
Because I was gonna be like, why didn't you look for that before we started? Hold on, let me look for something. But But all right, it's on me. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. I'm also going to have to go with The Incredibles. Solid movie. Toy Story was creepy. I personally didn't like Toy Story because when it got to the part when they ended up at Sid's house,
Sid was
shit got
he murders
freaky.
people.
For a kids movie, shit got freaky. And that never sat right with me watching Toy Story. And from him mutilating them toys, for him hitting Woody with that magnifying glass, with Buzz having a whole existential crisis in the middle of the movie, and then the scene when they was outside and Woody started talking to the dude, didn't sit with me as a child. But Incredibles, shout out to Elastigirl. And when Bob was trying to save that dude at the insurance company, he bust through all the walls. Solid. Y'all know I'm a superhero fan geek, so then that was the superhero family of Pixar. I loved it. I had both.
Was my first crush as a kid. Ain't nobody beating her.
They beat her in that second movie.
Ayo.
Hilarious. So
they're choosing violence.
You voted for it. I ain't even gonna let you.
Hey, Toy Story never sat right with me. Say said somebody got rep Toy Story. I'm seeing a couple Toy Stories in here. Toy Story for sure. All right, Christine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Be brave, Christine.
You one of us, Christine. You're one of us.
Okay, so I want to preface and say that Toy Story is an amazing movie. Yes, Sid is creepy, and I was a huge Toy Story fan as a kid. I watched the show when Buzz Lightyear had the show. I've got in my daughter's room, when we were at Disney in Times Square, we bought her a Buzz Lightyear toy. She's got it, However, for this matchup, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, The Incredibles. As far as a movie, when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and rewatch, I've sat down and rewatched Incredibles a bunch more times than Toy Story. Even showing it to my daughter, we showed her Toy Story, we showed her Incredibles, we watched Incredibles again. So they are both really great movies. I do want to say that I denounce the blasphemy that Ryan said, okay? Food being terrorized, I kind of get, because the whole Sid thing, he was creepy. I get it. But Toy Story is a great movie. However, for this matchup, I choose Incredibles.
Incredibles gang.
Sage, this is an Incredibles podcast. I need to let that go.
Not a
that's my boy. I see them comments.
I feel conspiracy coming from Antoine.
It's the way he's sitting. He rocking back and forth.
It's the way he's sitting. He got his lips.
He stopped eating his cookies.
He
I just didn't want to sell my card.
Ran out of milk.
Well, we didn't clock your tea, so come on.
You ain't clocking nothing.
Let's see what Antoine talking about. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Sage, get rid of the pressure report button, because of course I'm going with Incredibles. What do you mean? First of all, the superhero family, the Incredibles, the dynamic of that family, there's no topping that. The characters along the way they started the movie, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith reference, and as much as I love Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Edna Mode is she's showing up in all the TikToks now. Every time you see a Bob on somebody, you're gonna think of Edna Mode. Yeah. Every time you think Elastigirl, Mrs. Incredible. Who's topping that? And as much as when I was in the army, when I first joined the army and I had a bald head, you know how many people used to walk up to me and say the line and tell me to say the line from The Incredibles? Say the line. I got so tired of people coming up to me and say the line. I was like, this is borderline racism, but it's all right.
Are you sure you don't want to pick Toy Story?
No, it's fine.
Y'all do got the same shaped head, Antoine.
It's all right, and I'm fine with that. But look,
y'all got the same chin, bro. You got a nice chiseled chin, my brother, but y'all got the same head.
Okay, you know what? I kind of see it though. Now you posted the picture.
You didn't have to put it
up.
Smile.
It's the chin. It's the chin.
Turn your head to the side and smile just a little bit.
A little bit. Let's
leave me alone.
Leave me
alone. Oh, he's covered his face. Yes, I kind of see it.
Hey, I got your Halloween costume, Antoine.
They said someone buy Ryan a Frozone suit for LOLs. I feel like we need to buy Antoine the Frozone suit. We have an
Antoine can rock that suit.
We have an experiment. We just want to see something. You can put this on.
Oh yeah, but I did love Toy Story though. Toy Story is my movie, but Incredibles, they taking it. They're taking it.
That first one, I have watched the first Toy Story a couple times, but I'm just telling you, when it gets to Sid and them, it gets.
Cut that off.
He's a murderer. He is definitely, they definitely found some bodies in his backyard.
For real.
And Incredibles got dark, even with how old Buddy died in the airplane. Rudder. I was like, oh,
no, dark.
But even the beginning. Remember the beginning when he saved the person that was trying to unalive themselves?
Yes.
And they sued.
That's so crazy. That's so
But what I like, it was the realism of superheroes.
It was Bob going to work.
And there were just certain scenes when Dash was going against that robot and he had to run across water. He was just trying to get away and he was like, oh, what am I doing? I was like, my boy.
Them trying to hide their powers during the day, like Dash.
What's that scene when Miss Elastigirl had come? What's her name? With the silver hair, like Mirage,
and she was in there with her husband.
Elastigirl couldn't give her that word.
She did give her that word. She punched that lady.
She was gonna give her worse. She held back.
Had this not been a Pixar movie.
Look.
My man, not your man. Hands on my man. No hands on
Hey yo, why someone say you sound like Frozone too?
Who said that?
Hey yo,
you not meeting the allegations.
Hey, you got to say it, Antoine. Say the phrase, Antoine.
Anyway, let's move on.
Who for Oswald?
I don't even know it.
Who for Oswald?
I'm gonna send this to Samuel L. Jackson. This is what he has to say.
He has 24 hours to respond.
All right, y'all. So we all said the Incredibles. Not for the Pixar stuff. We've been pretty much on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, audience. Come on now. Vote
so,
us.
For the case of The Incredibles versus Toy Story, The Incredibles won with 52 votes, and Toy Story lost with 37. It's Sid. I'm telling you what happened.
It is what it says. We're not tripping. Apparently, everybody agrees.
Right.
You didn't vote enough, Sage.
Look, bro.
Yeah, you should have got more people to vote.
Look.
Sage just fell to his knees in a Popeye.
No.
What's that mean? No.
Incredibles just got something for everybody, bro. Incredibles just got something for everybody.
Toy Story is a great movie, but understandably, so is Incredibles. It's like it's a tough one.
You can't beat it. The game that I had.
Even with the DVD and that Jack bonus episode where you saw him get his superpowers from the babysitter. Come on now, they had lore.
That poor babysitter. Okay, she needs therapy. She needs to go to therapy after that.
How you babysitting a kid and he got like 16 powers and they want to activate right now.
Right now. She's like,
here floating around.
Hey, Oswald is luck is on your ass, Antoine. He's basically saying do the roar in the chat.
I love you, Dad. Do the roar.
Oh man. So before we move on to the DreamWorks side, I just want to announce to everybody who's moving on to round 2 for Pixar. So we got Ratatouille, Finding Nemo, Monsters, Inc., and The Incredibles.
That's a dangerous team of foe.
That means The Incredibles finna go against Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo finna go to Wall-E. I'm worried about this second one.
Hold that for the next episode.
I'm worried about that second one.
Hold that for the next episode.
Not finna hold y'all. All right, everybody. We are moving on to the DreamWorks side of the tournament. For the first fight, we have Monsters vs. Aliens versus Megamind. I'm still not delighted that these two made it in over B movie.
Not at all.
I'm not delighted. This does not bring a smile on my face.
If this was B movie and Shark Tale, it would be a good match.
It would be a good match.
That would be good.
It would be a good match. All right, let's get it over with.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be real. Both these movies could go in the trash. I ain't like how none of them look. I ain't like the plot. Monsters vs. Aliens. I can't believe y'all went to theaters to watch that. Megamind. I'll give you this. I'm voting Megamind only because it turned into them little yellow things that's all over Universal and all the little kids like it. Whatever it's called.
Talking about Minions?
The
that's
Minions.
That's not the right movie.
Didn't the Minions stem from Megamind?
No, that's Despicable Me.
That's a whole different animation style.
Wait, that's not Megamind? What Megamind do? What Megamind do? I don't even got a vote. What?
He did a lot, sir. Okay.
Despicable Me ain't Megamind. Ain't they two blue dudes?
No.
I'm tripping.
In Despicable Me, he's a whole white man.
This man is blue. Let's show the picture again.
So you mistook.
Can you see the picture?
the big nose dude with the scarf. Oh, that movie was fire. Get this out of here. I don't got a vote. Next. I don't got nobody.
That's hilarious. You spent 30 of your seconds talking about the wrong movie and the wrong animation.
Because I did like this movie. That's crazy. No, I ain't got no vote. I ain't like neither of them.
Oh my God.
I watched Monsters vs. Alien on like bootleg, like movie 1, 2, 3, no, 2K, whatever it was called back in the day. And I was like, ugh.
That's hilarious. Now, why would you come in here?
Oh my gosh.
Because they messed up the vote.
He started talking about little yellow things. I was like, is this man talking about Minions?
Right. And I was like, oh, is it because DreamWorks, you know, DreamWorks, which is like the parent company to whatever Minions comes from now.
Illumination.
Illumination.
That's crazy.
Oh, I ain't got no vote.
I want you to sit this out.
They should get my movies together. I'm sorry, y'all.
He started hollering and screaming about the wrong movie.
About the wrong thing.
See, calm down.
I apologize.
We need you to calm down. You didn't got too heated with this Pixar stuff. We starting over. I need you to.
No, they pissed me off with the DreamWorks stuff in the pre-votes.
Huh?
They pissed me off.
Mad about the Shark.
Yeah.
I did want to see Shark Tale and B movie in the tournament though.
Yeah.
So moving on to my 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm going Megamind. I just rewatched that movie. That movie is hilarious from the front to the back. DreamWorks already doesn't take anything seriously, but that was funny. I remember watching it when I was a kid, but when I went back and watched it, I got some laughs out of it. They was doing some stupid stuff in there. Now it's not like Shrek funny, but it got me some laughs. And then I went back and watched Monsters vs. Aliens, and it just wasn't giving me the same vibes as Megamind. So I'm gonna have to go Megamind on this one. And Ryan, you can't even look at me crazy because
not at all. You don't even know.
No, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see how y'all attack me. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm trying to remember.
That's where we can attack.
It's Women's History Month.
Look.
Be quiet.
Here's the thing. I'm looking at the pictures. I did watch both these movies. I just ain't like it.
Are you sure?
Are you probably
sure?
Because
it came out in 2010. I watched it in high school. I got them confused, but I did watch that back in high school. I didn't like it because I recognized the fish dude with the little astronaut outfit with his head in the water, and the old girl with the short cut.
It's too late to defend yourself.
I ain't vote. I said you.
So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? All right, Christine.
Okay.
60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I choose Megamind because I love Minions. Okay, no, not to be messy. I actually do choose Megamind. I disagree with Ryan. Those movies were great. Okay, both of them were great. All right, although he didn't know which movies we were talking about. All right, but Megamind is a great movie. To this day, I still say "Olo" when I answer the phone. Like I'm like "Olo," you know. It's definitely got quotables. I like the whole, play on good guy versus bad guy and what made somebody become a bad guy, and just because they were treated different. I like that story. It's interesting. And Monsters versus Aliens was funny and I did enjoy it, but Megamind I choose more because to this day when I answer the phone I'm like "Olo," so yeah, for me it's Megamind.
That was some funny stuff. I was like, I forgot that happened in that movie when they had that invisible car. It just drove through them group of people. And I was like, this is
that
dumb.
movie is really funny. Ryan, you should rewatch it. It's really funny.
It's funny.
What's it on? I'll watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow.
It might be on Paramount, possibly.
It might be on Paramount.
They all charging now. Nah.
They are. They are. Oh, it's free on YouTube. That's where I watched it. It's free on YouTube.
Okay. I about to say, y'all in the comments, send me them One Piece websites.
It's free on YouTube. Now, Monsters versus Aliens.
I don't know what that is.
I don't remember where that's at. But Megamind for sure.
Oh, someone said it's on HBO. I'll check it out.
Okay. Oh. Right, Antoine. We got 3 Megaminds. What you got for us?
No, 2 Megaminds.
And one.
And one.
Anyway, I don't need the full 30 seconds because I only watched one of these movies. I'm gonna have to give it to Megamind. I don't really remember when Monsters versus Alien came out. By the time
at the same time.
I know it was really close, but I'm saying like when it came out, I don't just remember like anything about it. Like as a kid, like saying I want to go watch this. So by the time I actually like learned about it, I just had no interest in going to, I guess, watching it. So by default, I got to give it to Megamind.
I watched both. My dad had that Netflix subscription back when they were sending folks DVDs. I got your Monsters versus Aliens. Okay.
I feel like there was something else in the red box or something.
He had that Netflix subscription.
Mm-hmm. Do they still do the DVDs thing? Like, is that still an option for anyone?
They just shut that down. Like last year, they sent out their final DVD. I want to say it was like September.
Oh, so if you got it in September, you could just keep it then.
Yeah, they were letting people keep the DVDs if you had ordered them. But I didn't even know they were still sending people.
I didn't know either. We could have some movies.
Know what I'm saying? I could have had a stack of DVDs. Mm-hmm. They getting rid of all the physical media in the store. I could have racked up on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation, right?
Put it on eBay, sell it for a high price later on, a couple years down the line.
The disc, no case. All I got is the disc.
It's a picture of me holding the disc.
That's how it is. That's exactly how it is now.
No scratches.
You have to show the back. I promise.
Gonna have to clean back off with some alcohol, breathe on it, and wipe it.
Yeah.
Comes with free alcohol pack.
I was seeing a lot of
not 2 Megaminds and 1 Despicable Me.
Hey, stop! Y'all ain't gotta keep clowning me. We all make mistakes.
He was dead serious too. He was like, I F with Megamind because they made them yellow people. I was like, yellow people.
I was like, are you talking about the white people? But I wouldn't say yellow, but okay.
I guess Christine was like, I guess we being creative. Everybody's so creative.
We were talking about
the dark end, the yellow folk. Yeah.
Whole time Ryan talking about Minions. He didn't watch the wrong movie. He prepared for the tournament and started watching Despicable Me. But all right, y'all. So let's see what movie is moving on. So in the case of Megamind versus Monsters versus Aliens, we got 61 votes for Megamind, making them the winner. And Monsters versus Aliens lost with 28 votes.
Ooh,
that was a blowout.
Yikes.
That was a blowout.
Shout out to Despicable Me.
Oh, please.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right.
You done?
We can go to the next round.
All right, y'all. The next round we have is
Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, and Shrek. I feel like this is an easy one.
No, it's hard. This is just hard.
Ooh, this
hard.
Let's start with you, Ron. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I like them big.
Oh.
I like them chunky. I like them green with layers like onion. I'm picking Shrek.
Oh wow, you
Shrek is a classic.
What was that, a remix?
Me up.
Why would you?
Shrek is a. Remember when he told Donkey when he was walking through the cornfield and he said ogres are like onions? I remember everything because I wanted to mix it up. I remember everything about Shrek. I rewatched Shrek probably 20 times in my life as an adult and a kid. Everything from Lord Farquaad, Fiona overcoming her illness from her god with the fairy godmother that we learned about in the sequel, Dragon and Donkey's relationship. Donkey got that, what the young kids say, riz. He rizzed up a dragon and was able to save everybody. Shrek and all of the adult humor that they throw in there. Fiona killing that bird when she was saying la, 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 whatever she was doing.
Yeah.
Everything about Shrek is fire. When they was doing that hallelujah before, and when they was finna get married, and then the dragon bust through Lord Farquaad, old hateful self. Come on, bro. Everything about Shrek is fire. Madagascar 2 fire too. But it ain't Shrek 5. I'm sorry for going over my time.
Christine said you had me going.
Right. Like I was
she was.
I was like, okay.
That song went hard. Gloria's song went hard in Madagascar.
It did. All right. So Ron said Shrek. He's voting on this one, y'all. He knows this movie. You can tell in his voice.
I knew this movie.
All right. So 60 seconds on me. 3, 2, 1. I'm going with Shrek. Shrek is my favorite. Shrek 2 is my favorite, but second is Shrek. When he came in that scene and kicked down that door, the soundtrack is fire. When they went to Duloc, welcome to Duloc. And then my favorite thing to say, what I be saying to you is what? Can I come with you? Can I come with you?
No, can I stay with you? Can I stay with you, please?
Please.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Damn, when they ran into them Robin Hood people, oh, Mary Man. And then you find out Fiona was a bad bee. Like, she wasn't your ordinary princess that saved me from the tower and stuff. Fiona had hands. Let me show you something. But that movie is funny. And watching it as an adult only made me love it more because I was like, what are y'all doing in this movie?
Yeah.
Shrek all the way.
I can watch Shrek right now.
I can watch it right. I can watch it right now. No effort. But all right, Christine.
Shrek type of movie you can sit down as an adult with a glass of wine.
I don't know. The way Christine was dancing some moments ago, I kind of feel like I know.
Just on the vibe at first.
Because I want to know, like, should I do a technicality or what should my reasoning be?
You could do like Ron and just talk about a completely different movie and get beat up and get beat up.
I chose the movie because it had the little trolls in it. Okay, the little trolls in it. All right, that's what I choose.
It's the one about the trolls, ain't
funny.
it?
Right.
Y'all funny.
All right, Christine, 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I forget the technicality. Those are great movies. Both of them are great. And I grew up on Shrek, and saying the mix that they do at the end with my siblings all the time. Okay, I do. But I'm gonna choose Madagascar too. I loved the Madagascar, like the penguin. It was funny because me and my husband were talking about this movie the other day. King Julian, okay? Like King Julian, like he had that little like stalker, and he's like, wait, he's got shaving cream and scissors, and they jumped him before he could get on the plane. The penguins, the slap happy penguins, like that was like that. Even when he was like, how long is it going to take you guys to fix this? 6 to 9 months. 69 months. 6 to 9 months. Like he was just everything. And he's like, King Julian was like, you just look the girl in the eyes and then you say, I hate you. Like, I love the side characters in Madagascar 2 made the movie, not the main crew. The main crew is whatever, but the penguins,
definitely.
King Julian, and the monkeys, when they were trying to negotiate for maternity leave, and he's like, you don't need that, right?
No.
Here's Madagascar 2 is not a bad movie. It's just not Shrek.
It's just not Shrek.
Listen,
it's just
listen.
Somebody. It's not.
Told me the world. Yeah, you got to. That's why you got to have friends. Like I get it. I get you, and I get it. But I'm gonna choose Madagascar too.
I'm not mad at it.
I respect you for staying true to yourself.
Represent.
All right, Antoine. So we got 2 votes for Shrek, 1 vote for Madagascar 2. What you got for us, Antoine? 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. We can't hear you. I don't know what you did.
When you
he said Shrek, y'all. He said Shrek.
I saw it. He did mouth Shrek. He did mouth Shrek.
Smile like Frozen for Shrek and frown for Madagascar.
Put a thumb up for Shrek and then put
that's a
2
smile.
thumbs up for Madagascar 2.
No, we don't hear you.
We can read your lips, but we can't hear you. You might need to leave and come back.
He said that he would have chose Shrek, but he chooses Madagascar to escape from Africa.
I don't think he said that. Okay,
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Y'all can't hear me again?
To everybody watching, we got a Ko-fi link. Make sure to donate to the Blerd Mob so that we can buy some tech.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go real quick. My headphones acting up, but I'm going Shrek all the way. Shrek is timeless because it's for the kids and it's for the adults. I really feel like it's mostly for the adults. My time up, but I chose Shrek.
You can keep going. I'm sorry that happened to you.
That's crazy. But look, I do love the Madagascar franchise. I love it, but I just don't think. I don't know. I don't know which Madagascar would beat Shrek, but Madagascar 2 for me is not beating Shrek. It's like Fu said, the soundtrack, the jokes alone is timeless. You can't. Yeah, I'm going Shrek.
That boulder. That's a really
Shrek,
nice.
That's a really nice boulder. It's funny, man. You can't deny that.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Seems like you are alone on your little Madagascar island, Christine.
And Madagascar is an island, so I am okay over here.
It is an island.
I'm okay over here.
It seemed like everybody went for Shrek and they are disappointed in Christine.
They are. Dark Sage said 3 black SUVs outside my house tonight. If they come, then we all watch a Madagascar 2.
Oh, that's crazy. Come inside. She's gonna be like, we got chili cornbread and Madagascar.
Got some brown rice for you. What else you need? Okay.
All right, y'all. So going to the responses. In the case of Shrek versus Madagascar 2 Escape to Africa, Shrek won with 63 votes and Madagascar 2 lost with 26 votes. Nice blowout.
Nice blowout. Your mic is too sensitive, Antoine. We hearing the fan behind you and everything.
I ain't even got no fan on.
I don't know what that is.
That the air?
Oh, y'all got
not the air. Not the air particles getting in the mic.
Ayo.
All right, so we're moving on to the third fight. We have Puss in Boots, The Last Wish versus Madagascar. All right. So we're going to start with Ron. He's stretching. He's finna give us a whole nother speech. Come on, Ron. 3.
It ain't no speech.
2, 1.
I was able to watch Puss in Boots, and it was cool, but I'm just not the biggest fan of those types of new spinoffs and everything else, and I got to give it to Madagascar. I liked I'm sorry. I really enjoyed Madagascar. I feel like Madagascar does deserve a win. When you look at Alex and Marty and all of their relationships and see Alex grow up as the king of the the zoo, and then once they got out into the wild, I believe, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not really the king of the jungle," and he was trying to merge with them animals. When he was looked at Marty like, "Are you black with white stripes or white with black stripes?" and he had to know his friend. There's a lot of moments in Madagascar that I appreciated. I enjoyed Madagascar. It's not better than Shrek, but that's why my vote's for Madagascar.
Okay, you saw the new one, or you watched the first Puss in
Right.
Boots?
I don't think he watched the right movie.
I saw a portion of the new one. Yes.
That's the one that's on the list.
Christine for to get in your ass.
Yes, because that was just disrespectful. Okay. All right.
I watched it.
He said it's cool. I said, what?
It's cool. It's cool. It just ain't hit the same.
You didn't see the right one. The one that's on the list is The Last Wish.
I said the new one.
He said,
You said
I said the new one.
Of the new one.
Ron, just say you watched the wrong movie again. Hurry up.
Again.
I thought we were cool. I thought me and Christine were cool.
I'm disappointed in you right now.
How you go from?
Because I actually watched the movie.
This tournament ruins friendship.
Did you not watch Shrek? Did you not watch Shrek 1?
Yes, but still, between the Last Wish, which was a cinematic masterpiece, and the first Madagascar. But that's not the same thing. We're talking about The Last Wish versus the first Madagascar.
Okay.
All right.
I disagree.
Christine said 3 black SUVs outside your house.
After I feed them, I'm going to send them to you, okay?
After they watch Madagascar.
Look, tell them to bring me a to-go plate.
Right? Some chili.
Look.
How many cornbread muffins you want?
3.
He put up 4 fingers.
No, I was gonna do like 2.
Off
Big number 3, my lord.
He's off instinct. 3. He said he wouldn't mind if you saw adding an extra cornbread muffin. He really want 4.
Right. Just say what you want. I made whole trays. 2 trays.
Look, shout out to the folks who agree with me.
All right. 60 seconds on me. 3, 2, 1. So I love Madagascar. When I first saw it, I kept watching that movie and I learned every single line of Madagascar. But I recently just watched Puss in Boots, The Last Wish over the weekend. And that movie had me crying, laughing. I'm going to have to go Puss in Boots. I'm going to have to. That movie had me dying. It had me dying when I first seen it in theaters. And it had me dying the same way it did when I saw it in theaters when I watched it the last time. Love Madagascar to death. But Puss in Boots was funny. I love the whole Shrek franchise. That was some funny shit to me. I might go watch it again. I might go watch it again.
I'm gonna watch it after this. You know,
I might go watch it again. I'm gonna go Puss in Boots.
Why cry like TT on my head like this? Like
that's one of my people. She repping for Buddy Nation.
Like,
okay.
After the trauma, his dead goldfish on his brain has not been working. She ate your ass up, Ron.
like throw my trauma in my face because we disagree. It's okay. I got better taste.
But
hey,
she was here from the beginning. She was here from the beginning. She was here for the dub. You know,
she was watching. You know what? Shout out for the view.
She was on your head, Ron.
Shout out to TT.
Was.
He revealed that Trump by his dead goldfish and start mixing up movies. That shook you.
He was brought back, you know, to the pain.
Still trying to heal. Yeah,
he's still trying to heal.
Shook your ass up real bad. He started singing Minions. Trauma dumped about a goldfish and started singing Minions.
Oh.
All right, Christine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I would like to start off my time by saying I'm disappointed in Ryan, okay? The Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, was a cinematic, amazing, freaking movie. First time we saw it with my family was me, my husband, and my daughter. We saw it at a drive-in. Then once it was available on DVD, bought that ish and has watched it so many times since. First, they have the same animation as Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, same people working on that movie. Amazing, like beautiful visuals. Who is your favorite fearless hero? Like that. Everything about that movie was absolutely hilarious and great. Even that little doggy, that sad ass little puppy. Okay,
and that
dog made the movie. Yeah. He made the movie.
He that Poe baby, and you have Antonio Banderas and Selma Hayek. Okay, it doesn't get as the voices. Oh, that movie was, and the Three Little Bears. You had freaking what's her name?
Florence Pugh.
Yes. Okay, loved her. All right, and that guy from Blerds. So yes, Last Wish over Madagascar.
Last Wish Hive.
We had Chris Rock in Madagascar.
Okay, and let me just I'm sorry, Antoine, but boo. Okay, boo. Because
are we talking about the same Chris Rock that let his white friend say the N-word?
The same Chris Rock in the second one. You notice I didn't mention he was good about the second one, okay? In that second one, they only knew one black man. That when they had all them zebras, it was the same exact black man with the same exact voice. Don't know, okay? Boo.
You could have pulled anybody out that lineup, but you started with Chris Rock.
I said Cedric the Entertainer.
You should have started with him, and you should have brought out the voice actor who did King Julian.
King Julian, you could have done that.
You set yourself up.
Right.
All right, y'all.
Not just hating.
All right, Antoine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to choose, but I'm gonna choose. I don't want to choose. I really don't. I love Madagascar. I like growing up. That was like one of my top movies. Like I loved it. But like Foop said, we did go to theaters and we did watch Puss in Boots, and we just recently watched it again, and it had me cackling the same way that I was cackling in that theater. That's a funny movie. And like Christine said, the animation is great too. It is a change from what we're used to from like the rest of the Shrek franchise, but I think it's nice. It's nice. That movie is hilarious. So I don't want to, but I have to give it to him. I have to. But I love King Julian them. You know, I like the move it. I love it.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to him.
And all hail the New York Giants.
Madagascar, love it, but
yeah,
that Puss in Boots movie, I swear, they put the Jiminy Cricket on Jack Horner. He said, "Are you really going to shoot a puppy?" He said, "Yeah, right in the face." He said, "Yeah, he holding the puppy. Yeah, right in the face." Why?
And then you heard where he just gave up. He's like, "There's no helping him." Like he gave up. He had his job. The cricket's job is to make you a good person. He was like, "I quit." He quit.
Just my resignation, right?
I'm done. There's no hope.
It was a great. Said, yeah, right in the face. Why?
The way he was treating themselves. Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, the Baker's dozen.
Yeah,
the Baker's dozen. Them folks.
It was the part when they made the people bridge.
The bridge,
and they breathed.
And he walked his big body behind over all of them. Okay,
y'all. The Puss in Boots: The Last Wish movie is on Netflix. If you have not seen it, please go see it. Even if you don't agree that it's better than Madagascar, go watch that movie for real.
And I would like to say, even though I did go in about the Chris Rock being the voice in Madagascar thing, Madagascar is a good movie. Obviously, my last vote was for Madagascar too, but against The Last Wish, nah, no competition.
That was good shit. But all right, so the votes are in. Out of 89 responses, in the case of Madagascar versus Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Puss in Boots takes it with 52 votes, and Madagascar loses by 37. Antoine, I swear I thought you was Ryan that dropped off just now. I said, now he dropped off.
Oh, he left.
I ain't that petty.
I seen Christine move to the middle. I said, not Ryan left.
I don't know what that was about.
Puss in Boots Hive with me. We ride. We're here.
Okay.
At dawn.
After the live stream. Meet us.
Yes.
All right. So we making it to our last round. And before we get into it, I just want to say the bracket generator chose violence.
And also let them know, because I know some people was like, oh, how did some of these appear twice? DreamWorks got a lot of sequels, but they don't got that many franchises.
Yeah.
Not like Pixar.
I think we only got 2 sequels in here, though.
I saw someone comment.
No, 3. Yeah, we got 3 sequels. Puss in Boots is a sequel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we was trying to go through what everybody done seen, and all that. We had to throw the 2D movies in there.
Yeah.
So for our last round, we have Shrek 2 versus Kung Fu Panda. Let's just take a moment of silence because I really just don't know how this is going to go down right now. Why? I really... The only reason I'm nervous for this because when we got to the kickoff, Kung Fu Panda had 91 votes, being the top pick for the DreamWorks movie. And I think Shrek 2 was like number 3. It's the only reason I'm nervous. The only reason. But let's get into it. We're going to start off with Ryan. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I thoroughly enjoyed Kung Fu Panda. Po was funny. His admiration to learn the arts, the way I'm an anime fan, so a little bit of that, East Asian flair when it came to how the animals mimic different Kung Fu fighting styles. I thought it was fire. Thought it was real fire. But Shrek 2 had Fairy Godmother. Shrek 2 had the soundtrack. Shrek 2 was better than Shrek 1, if we being honest. Fiona coming back to the kingdom of far, far away. The inside jokes back when they broke in and Puss had that little catnip. The Ford Bronco scene. When you go back and pause it and you look at how they made a Starbucks, a White Castle, and all of this and Shrekified it. The way that Shrek argued with Fiona's dad at the dinner table, Donkey, and all that other stuff. When Donkey was in the onion and he said, I can't even make the noise, my lips. Like all of Shrek 2 was just a comedic masterpiece. What was the giant cookie when they had to go to the Muffin Man's house? And I teared up when he fell from that hot milk, bro. That hot milk killed my boy.
Not the hot milk.
Shrek 2 was a hit, bro. I'm sorry. That was better than Shrek 1. It's a sweep for me.
All right. Ron be killing me. All right, 60 seconds on me. 3, 2, 1. I'm going Shrek 2 for everything that Ron just said. Shrek 2, hands down. Soundtrack. The one scene when they pulled up to Far, Far Away and it started playing Funky Town. So they doing Funky Town and they going past all like the Starbucks and the Old Navy. It was called something else though. And all of the shops. And then when they get to the castle, the way that they transition Funky Town into that royal music, they was mixing. They was producing. Then if you get the DVD, when they did the Faraway Idol at the end, when they had Simon Cowell in there. Yeah. Come on.
Shrek 2 hit, bro.
Shrek 2 is my movie.
The scene at the end when Shrek was riding on Donkey when he was a horse and he was humanified, that whole song part, man.
I need a hero.
Yeah.
And they met Puss in Boots. Man. Puss in Boots.
In Boots. Shrek 2 was fire.
It was. All right, Christine. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I do want to say that I love the whole Shrek franchise. Shrek the Third as well, and when they brought in Justin Timberlake, I was like, oh my goodness, my boo is in this movie. I love Shrek. Okay. And even though, do you know the Muffin Man? I know it's from the first movie, but still, I love the franchise. However, I am going to choose Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda holds a very special place in my heart. Okay. Ryan, what you looking at? He's like, he's
looking for the exit.
Listen. I Poe and his story, and even like the line from the turtle when he said, "Right now is the present," or what that whole thing about the past and the present. That line that I can't think of now because the timer went off and I lost it. But still, I choose Kung Fu Panda.
I hear you.
I'm gonna be real. I remember more scenes from Kung Fu Panda 2 when that black jaguar came in, and he came from the bottom of the prison and made his way up. I'm just being honest.
You called him a black jaguar?
What type of animal was he? A black panther? He wasn't no panther. He was a jaguar, right?
From Kung Fu Panda, he wasn't black at all.
Leopard.
He was white. Yeah, he was a snow.
He was a snow leopard.
He was like gray and black. Come on, now.
He had a great
black jaguar. You saw black and white and just said black jaguar.
Hold on. Let me look him up. What's his
look
name?
at the picture, baby. Look at the picture.
Make sure that's not. Somebody said that's the first movie.
Yeah, we're talking about the first movie.
This dude, and he is a little whitish. I'll give you that.
That's a snow leopard.
But his voice, like the voice acting, I loved his voice, and the group. I loved it. It's a special movie to me.
I feel you, but Shrek 2.
I'm not gonna fight you. I
had the game. Hero time.
You write Mike. You write Mikey in the comments.
What did Mikey say?
I got some things to do. I don't want to.
He don't know what he's talking about again.
Did you think Trolls was in this one?
Yeah.
Y'all can get off me.
He didn't want to pick He didn't want to.
Maybe if y'all
Panda because of the.
Maybe if y'all cared about men's mental health, I wouldn't be this confused.
I will care in May. This month is ours. Okay.
Damn, we skipping April. Shit.
No, April's autism awareness. So that's what I'm gonna care about next month.
You still don't matter.
And then in May, I got you. Okay. In May, I got you.
We got you in May, Ryan.
Right. Listen, hold on now. But I just had you in February. Okay. You just got to wait 2 months. You have February. You just got to wait 2 months. And then we got you in May. Okay.
You just got to
wait 2 months.
That's good. Your turn again. Okay.
I need some antidepressants.
I mean, Ryan, you showed up and started telling that fish story. And it
went downhill.
It went downhill from there.
It did.
We start talking about Finding Nemo, and you just drama.
Right. We share, Dark Sage. We share February, then we split March, April, and we come back together in May. Okay. And June.
It was the girl for braces in that bag, bro. Messed me up.
Still
he did tell that story after I brought up old girl with the bag. I'm sorry if that triggered you.
Oh.
You triggered his memory. And he was like, it was literally just like like that sound. It was just like that and like a whole bunch of, he was like, I lost something. I'm a trauma dump. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it just was like, there was no breath.
I lost something once.
Trauma dump by fish,
I thought I was amongst friends,
You are.
You are.
You listen, but did you hear me?
We did. We keep repeating what you said. We heard you.
I did repeat the story.
They just saying save it for later.
We heard you is what I'm saying because we keep repeating it.
They heard you and they said put it in your back pocket.
This is my second time hearing the story.
Oh, it's my first time, and I know it. It's your mama who killed it, and blame God. Okay, like I remember the story.
Hey, Christine got you. She goes. One time, I had a friend named Ryan, and his mama killed his goldfish,
and blamed God.
Why?
But Why, Mama?
Why must he go through this?
It rocked his faith. He wasn't sure if he wanted to go back to church after that. Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be here no more.
Oh man. All right, Antoine, we on you. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Have to remember who he was talking about. My vote.
Why like TT attacking me like this?
I got my 60 seconds going. My vote is for Shrek 2. Kung Fu Panda is a great family movie. You could definitely sit down and watch it. If somebody said let's watch it again, I could watch it. But Shrek 2 is not beating Shrek 2 for me. Like, I mean, kind of same thing goes for like how I said about Shrek 1. I mean, it's a timeless movie. Shrek 2, whoever said it, beats Shrek 1. Shrek 1 was already that movie. And to beat that, yeah, they did it. They did it. The comedy is there. It's there. You can't beat it.
Shrek is a masterpiece. Shrek 2 is like beyond.
It is.
Shrek 2
they said, how can we take this a step further? And they took it.
Sequel. Oops. Like, it was literally sequel. Oops. We made Shrek 2. Come on now.
They put the chemical X in that.
Come on. The game was fire though. That scene where Fiona got kidnapped by the ghost of Lord Farquaad and you had to hop on that pumpkin chariot and hop over all them things and stuff.
Mm-hmm. They had Ryan's favorite part in there too. When she was singing to them birds.
Yeah, you had to press the buttons to blow up them birds.
And if you miss a button, she start coughing.
Hey, Shrek 2 was lit, and then you could play with 4 people, so you could be Shrek, Fiona,
you could play with a lot of people in that Gingerbread Man.
But it was depending on what location you was in.
Yeah, because you could play with Puss in Boots too on there, and you could play with Shrek and Donkey when they transformed.
Mm-hmm.
And you could play with Wolf, all them. Pinocchio. Could you play? No, not Pinocchio.
I don't remember Pinocchio.
No, I don't think Pinocchio. But yeah, that was a movie.
Hey,
you could play with the fairy.
They get like. Then when they try to get like Pinocchio out of a sewer, they was like, ain't you wearing panties or something?
I'm wearing women's underwear.
They was like, tell her lies.
It's a thong.
And why would you say that if you knew you was wearing? They said just say something that's a lie.
He just had to get something out.
I'm wearing women's underwear.
And then his nose didn't grow, and everybody was like,
everybody jazz music stops.
Are you? I certainly am not. He said, you really are. It's a thong. And the funniest thing about it is why his wood ass got panties on.
He wanted to feel it. He wanted to feel
confident under his clothes.
Hey, he took that. I'm trying to be a real boy to a whole nother level. Panties smudging. I think what other steps
easy breezy
before you put some thong on. But all right, let's go to the results. Woo! In the case of Shrek 2 versus Kung Fu Panda, Kung Fu Panda won with 57 votes, and Shrek 2 lost by 32. I knew it. Dinkle Bird. Go get
yeah, because exactly. But we knew it was coming though. We knew it.
I just feel like not enough people went back and watched Shrek 2 after Shrek 1 because Shrek 2 was heat.
Maybe I need to go back and watch Kung Fu Panda.
Like I said, it's a good. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
it's a good family movie. But if you told me right now we can only watch one of those,
I'm picking Shrek 2.
I'm picking Shrek 2.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one movie to watch for the rest of my life out of these 2 movies, I'm picking Shrek 2. I'll do the voices. We can put it on mute. I'll do the voices.
They took the sound out, so we doing the voices ourselves.
y'all, the DVD
so you
player.
I want to be a hero at the end. The whole
hey, we going. I'll do the DVD extras too. I got y'all.
Hilarious.
Shrek 2 is that movie.
We called it though. We called it at the kickoff that they was gonna get Shrek 2 up out of here. Now, if Shrek 2 had went against maybe Megamind or Monsters vs. Aliens, they was gonna make it. They was gonna make it.
Yeah, they probably would have made it. Yeah, for sure.
I'm sad to see them go.
It's very sad, very unfortunate.
But just to go over the DreamWorks movies that are going on to round 2 of our Pixar versus DreamWorks tournament, we have Megamind, Shrek, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and Kung Fu Panda. And just to go over the Pixar
list.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
And just to go over the Pixar movies one last time, we got Ratatouille, we got Finding Nemo, Monsters, Inc., and The Incredibles. Round 2 gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But as we've made it to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. So first thing I want to say is thank you, Christine, for joining us on our first round of our Pixar versus DreamWorks tournament, and also joining us for another episode of the Blerd Mob podcast. For everybody who's watching on our channel, make sure you tap in with Christine on Instagram at AyChristene, Twitter at AyChristene, and her YouTube channels, AyChristene, AyChristene Games, and PartyChat Podcast. And make sure to check out her website, artstein.com. And then for us, if you're looking where to find us after this episode, make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. Find us on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. And you can find us on TikTok and Facebook at the Blerd Mob Podcast. And make sure you guys subscribe and follow to both channels. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Follow if you're watching this on Twitch. And if you're watching this on Facebook Live, make sure you like the page, like the video, and share it with a friend. Make sure you check out our recently released episodes on our Linktree. Episode 43 of the Blerd Mob podcast is dropping on Thursday. And last week, we also put out a mob review of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series. So if you want to see what we had to say, make sure you guys go check that out. And if you're feeling also generous, or if you want to help Antoine get some new headphones, make sure you send us a donation using our Ko-fi link. KO.
Hey, yo. I need you to stop that.
Well, how did the fireworks just happen?
That's like an iPhone feature, bro.
Did you know that was going to happen?
Do the thumbs up.
I knew fireworks was coming.
Is it 2 thumbs for fireworks, or it's just?
It's 2.
Oh,
wow! I gotta update my phone.
Okay. Sorry to
all
interrupt.
men catching strays because it's not their month this month. Okay,
May.
What happened?
We got
to
you in
Unity?
May.
We was unified in February. Now let's go. Women go
February
wild
28 came around. They said that's enough of that.
No, the 29th.
That month was short.
This Unity stuff.
We got an extra day this month, this year. Okay, we got an extra day this year.
Ryan came in the Women's History Month slandering his mama.
That was not slander. That was giving my perspective on a traumatic experience.
And he was coming at Foop like she ain't put up the picture, and that she ain't in her post and stuff like that.
I was making sure I was supporting my friend.
You fussed at me twice. You fussed at me because you thought I didn't go
during Women's History Month,
and you fussed at me about the picture. Fuss or
right?
I ain't finna be attacked on Women's
Listen, I only get how many days in this month I can terrorize men? 30 days? 31 days? How many days we got in March?
We got 31.
Okay. All right.
That's crazy.
Be a terror for them. The month.
You're going to get a phone call from Christine in the next day. And the next day.
I'm
gonna be like, Olo. Olo, these are not minions.
They're still going in the next day.
Not Olo, these are not minions.
These are not minions.
Do you know what movie this is?
Right. What movie are we talking about, Ryan?
Why cry like teacher on my head? I'm getting bullied 3 ways.
That's exactly because it's Women's Month. Okay, we got you.
Sushi.
Oh, That would have been wild if your mother had ordered sushi that day. Like, that would have been
What's your
wild.
mama eat for dinner that night?
Right. What does she eat? No, but I'm like, that would have been. Can you imagine? Blaming it on God and then ordering sushi. She's a boss. Okay, that is savage, and I want to take
no remorse.
I would want to take notes.
Oh, that's funny to you, Antoine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry because they.
You, Antoine.
I'm so sorry.
That's funny to you. Like you, my brother. That's funny to you.
Stop. That's enough of that.
That's what said. Fish in my bowl, no fish in your bowl.
And then that night, she's like, "Let's watch Finding Nemo." That would have been wild.
That would
sushi and Finding Nemo on the day your fish died,
and blaming it on God. I would have been like,
"This sushi is so good."
Sage, we need that mental health podcast.
Men's
mental health.
Oh man,
I got y'all in May. Okay,
Antoine, you still got to say the Frozen online.
I don't even know it. Where were we on the outro?
he ready to go. He said, "It's not the end."
What time is it? Okay.
All right. If you donate to the Ko-fi link, y'all, we'll make Antoine say it. He's not gonna say no to money.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm about a new fish.
Hit that Ko-fi link.
Oh, Ryan.
And it's gonna be a nice fish tank with the castles and stuff on the inside, colorful rocks.
Oh,
that would be great. And I would never touch your fish with lotion.
Get Ryan a fish.
They said, "How you come late but ready to go?"
Hey, look.
Oh.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Sage, get on him.
Oh.
My cookies ain't doing it. I'm hungry, man. I got to go eat.
You ate that whole bag of cookies, Antoine.
No, that's enough of that.
But also to everybody who was who came to watch and participated in the comments, thank you for coming to round 1. I'm excited to see how everything's going to turn out for round 2. And with all that being said, one more time, thank you, Christine. And this is the mob checking out. Peace.
Bye.